under the curse. All right, YouTube. It's 2 compressor day, maybe. So the one for the Taqueria, I got the green light for sure. I'm on my way to the parts house now to go get it. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I got about a 40-minute drive. The other one I got to give a price on, but I'm gonna do that from the parts house. So hopefully they have them in stock. So if not, there's other parts houses over there to go check. But let's see how we make out up there. I'll tune back in, and we got our nice little winter storms going. I think there's a flood warning, but hey, refrigeration doesn't stop, right? We got to do it. We got to do it. So let's get out there. Right now it's not looking too bad. I got a little break in the weather, so I'm gonna head out there and let's go do it. All right, I got 2 compressors and a microphone. 2 compressors and a microphone. Where it's at. All right, I'm just leaving the parts house. So with the RSD, man, compressors are expensive now. Check it out for refrigerant. You can get, so 448's not too bad now. It's like 300 bucks a jug. But man, 404, and you still got to get it because I've tried it before. I've tried to put 448 in ice makers, and it just doesn't work. I had no luck with it. So you still got to buy 404 for your ice maker jobs. Excuse me. And 400 and almost 440 bucks. So $140 difference. It'd be nice to get everything off 404 and over to 448 or 449. Except I tried it on a H.V.A.C and it just was not happy. It was flooding back. So I don't know if you guys had tried any experiments like that, had any luck with it. Let me know in the comments. But let's get on with our 2 compressor day. Here's a big city of Salinas. Getting a break in the weather. I'm getting so lucky right now. I need to haul ass. The second compressor change out's going to be a little more entailed because I got to do the evaporator fan motor, and the evaporator on that one is absolutely pluggered. But I'll bring you guys along. Let's go. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting there. So round trip for me to go get parts, it takes a few hours. It's like 45 minutes up, 45 minutes back, and then you probably burn about a half hour at the parts house bullshitting, but then loading up all your stuff and whatnot. But man, hopefully I get a break in this weather while I'm doing my jobs, man. I'll be super, super lucky. Let's see how we make out here. I'll share this little app with you that I use. It's called My Radar. It's a free app. You can pay for a paid version too. Really good. Look at all that snow we're going to be getting in the Sierras right there, all that purple. Break the snowboard out next week for sure. That's the Radar app. Although sometimes it's not showing any rain right here, but dude, it might be all right. But that is the app. I like to use it for the motorcycles. I like to use it for work. You can zoom in. Here's a little Sandy cruise. It'll tell you what's going on with the rain. My Radar. Pretty good app. It almost feels like a race against time for the rain, but who knows? Get this dude back there. Let's get extension cord going. Look at that, double compressors. Double compressor Titus. start grabbing stuff, we're gonna use it all. Right? Where's the nerd? Bro, don't forget the nerd. Oh, the nerd just got cock blocked by the propane tanks. Here's a little nerdy. Nerdy paturdy. Okay. Let's go. Nerd. It's been a good recovery machine. Alright, we got power. I got that. I got this. Let's go up to here. We'll go up to fast. And we need to purge our little line through the machine. Let's do that real quick. That's probably good enough. Get that open. I'm gonna go from the high side, start the nerd, let it work its magic. All right, we're starting to get down there. 0, -4, -13 at the machine. You can see we got some liquid right there, maybe that's gonna boil off. Give the compressor a good shake. We got our new dryer here. Dryer compressor, let it rip. See how we make out. I got the transducer wires off with the double wrench out, backing wrench. Get this off. We could probably reuse this stub. And 4-foot bolts. Not a whole lot to it. Rock and roll. Oh, there we go. We're getting somewhere. It's gonna be a little while. I didn't say it before, I'll say it again. I love getting products where I can use them on multiple applications. Like this is my rain suit for the motorcycle. And then I can reuse it for work. And it has 2 uses, so you're not just buying one thing. You know what I'm saying? For one job. So it's starting to get a little chilly, so I'm gonna put my rain jacket on. We'll work in this thing today. And it's like motorcycles, and then it's like refrigeration. It's like your work jacket. Hey, there he is. It's like your work jacket, and then you can use it for play. And here we go. Get her in there. The next job, I'll probably swing by the house and grab my Easy Up. I think I could put the Easy Up at the next job on the roof up there. And we'll have that as a shelter. All right, there we go, a little rain jacket. It's getting a little chilly. And let's get after it. The recovery's done. I know I got crap weather. I'm gonna get this stuff back into the van before I carry on. I just bring it in and then put it back as we go. That's how I like to move it. Then we'll start taking this apart. 7/16 backing wrench. That's gonna go that way. That one's gonna go this way. See if we get the transducer off. Let's see. There it goes. All right, transducer. is on a Schrader too, so you could change those out. Look at that, you can change those out without, you know, having to do any recoveries and stuff, so that's good to know. I'm gonna take that Schrader core out of there. I'm gonna try and reuse that stub. Yeah, that's how much rain we got overnight. That's brutal. Tight one. Excuse me. I'm almost over the crud all the way. Oh, look at that. Spracked out my my rim. Did the old spracker. Spracker H.V.A.C. Yeah, she's done for. Let me go get the other one. This is a nice little tool right here. Schrader valve tool. All right, that's looking better. All right. Do the old NorCal Dave flex trick. Come on, I'm sure you guys have seen my videos long enough. If you haven't tried it yet, it really does. I think it works. For sweating out fittings. Getting dangerously low on flux. There's a big chunk in there. I need to poke it with the screwdriver. That chunk on there, that'll work. All right, let's get these out of there. Make it a little hotter. Came out pretty clean. Now I leave the bolts in until after I unsweat the pipe so that the compressor's, you know, fixed down when I pull on the pipes. There we go. I don't know how much room we got to wiggle on this dude. Let's see. Try and pull this out of there, but see how we make out. knew that was going to happen. It's kind of hard to get in there. Now here we go. Let's try that again. We got her. Don't sweat the dryer out. You're gonna put all that moisture back in the system. Well, bro, ain't I gonna do some nitrogen and a vacuum? I think I am. God, I hope I am. All right, that's all it takes to unsweat all that stuff. All right, after I sweat the pipe out, then I like to get the bolts out. Like I said, I like to have it rigid while I'm tugging on those things, sweating them out. Like the flux trick, dude, I'm telling you, it works. Oh, coworker showed me that when I was a dumbass kid. Old timer. I was thankful he shared that with me. Alright, here we go. We got one more and this dude's out of there. Oh yeah. One more. Can we get in there? She ain't got much room right there, huh? Might have to grab a ratchet. Let's grab a ratchet. Yeah, I had a little ratchet set for the roll around tool bag. And it's got all the metrics and some standards. So that's a nice addition to the old roll around. You had everything at your fingertips right there. This dude's about out of there. Now, one thing I like to do so I don't make the Exxon Valdez in my truck is to pinch these off and weld them up. This dude's done. So pinch them off, weld it up. That's our next move. Go ahead and heat these little dudes up a little bit. Get the old pincher. Seal them up. That way you can't spill in your van. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you knocked these over in your truck or your van and you've done the Exxon Valdez? Young guys are all, what the hell's the Exxon Valdez? You gotta look it up. The Exxon Valdez is kind of like Kyle Shanahan head coaching a Super Bowl. Let's work on getting this dryer fitted first. Look at that. And because I used the NorCal Dave solder trick, look, fit right in there. I gotta massage this dude back in there. It's probably not gonna be super easy, but I think we can get it. See what I'm saying? Yeah, there it is. Who's your pappy? Okay, arrow's going the right direction. Let me get the nitrogen rig because I'm gonna fit excuse me, I'm gonna fit all the pipe up and then solder it one time. Okay, new compressor came with the start components, so that's nice. I got the feet here. I'm gonna put it up here and do a little build out with the rubber feet. And if you have the bolts with the sleeve on them already like this, you don't have to use these. This is taking place of those. NorCal's tip of the day. All right, we got the rubber feet in. Let's get it over its little openings and we'll get the bolts back in before we take the plugs out. Right. close. That's the one going in the back. I just like to get them started. Just get them all started so they'll line up. Let's see how we look in there close. A little bit right there, okay. There we go. Just get them all started and then we'll reef them down. That'll give you wiggle room to line them up. All right, all the feet are in. Pulling plugs. Pulling plugs and fitting pipe. Okay. Look at that. Bury the Herman because of the NorCal Dave super duper flex trick. Get that on the outside there. Bring that dude right down in there. This dude. Go right back in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Straighten that out after we braze it. Okay. Hook up the nitrogen and we'll be ready to braze. Here we go. We'll go hook up. We'll go wide open. We will go hook up. We'll go open. Let's go braze. Double check. We got some sauce coming out. Oh yeah. We got the sauce going. And we will be ready for action. Okay. Let's see how we make out here. All right, start the timer. Let's see how we do. Look at that factory Dave. You can see the nitrogen purging out of the fitting. He's coming around like that. She looks pretty good. Let's hit the back side. Yeah, she looks good. Look at the high side here. Pull it right around from the back side. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. make sure that's not a little hole right there. Okay. Let's see how we make out on the bottom here. Usually where I burn the paint on the dryer. Oh yeah, okay, not too shabby. Let's pressurize this thing and see how we're doing. We gotta put the transducer on, then pressurize it. I think we're ready for some pressurization. Let's go here. Okay. See how we make out. '50s. At least like to get it over 100, right? We'll get the soap bubbles. I need to check this. All my welds. Oop, 90s. Okay, we're over 100. So you get to $1.25-ish. Okay. Where are we at? Somewhere's in the 130s. Let that equalize. And then we can put all this stuff back in the truck. Now, one thing I did notice before my next job, my tanks need to be replaced. They're low, so check it out. That one's low. This one's about toast. You don't want to go to, my next one's on the roof, so you don't want to go up there with an empty torch. So just things to check while you're working for the young guys. I'm going to put the nitrogen rig away, and I'm probably going to put some fresh oil in the vacuum pump for this one. This one needs a good vacuum going. All right, I'm going to put my nitrogen away. Yep. So I'm putting this away. There's still a ton of work to do. I need to do the starting components. Now this is all going to happen while we're on the vacuum pump after our pressure test. I got the starting components to do. I still need to check the indoor coil, make sure it's clean, clean the outdoor coil. And I'm going to put a fresh charge in it just because whenever I have a compressor changeouts like that, unless I know for sure what's going on, I like to put fresh gas in. That's where I'm at. So let's see. We'll grab a fresh one of these. We'll grab a fresh one of these. This is stuff I can do while it's on the vacuum pump as well. I need to grab these dudes. You know, there's a lot to be done. I'm just trying to talk you through it. Okay. Oh, come on, Mr. Bubbles. Did you puke on me? I think you might have shit the bed. Let's see. I got another spray bottle. We can adapt. This is real life. The actuator has left the building. Let's see if we can fix them. Oh, maybe. Oh, service call on Mr. Spray Bubbles. There we go. I like to see him. I want to see him all the way around town. Oh yeah, this guy too. My little friend back here. So far the pressures are looking good. We'll get a good look at those. Then it'll be vacuum pump time. Pressure test was good. I got the ballast open. We're gonna Evacuate this dude. Yeah, I'm doing it through the gauges. That's how I do it. I'm over all the blue Smurf boner hoses and all the bullshit. I do have a micron gauge. I don't know where I hook it up at on this. So I'm gonna let this rip. Start components next, then I'm gonna work on the evaporator coil. The compressor did come with the starting components. Yeah, I'm gonna switch these over too. So that was nice. I don't need the can because it has the can there, so I just need to scab these out of there and switch them over. All right, start components are done. Let's go take a walk and see what the back of that evaporator coil looks like. Get my flashlight here. Love this flashlight, dude, the Olight arc filled. Alright. Almost there, boys, almost there.
Hey, amigo. Hey, amigo.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get a gasket. Yep. Amigo. Hey, amigo. Oh yeah, look at this. Take a picture of that for the customer. It's time to do the coil again. It's shit. Let's see if we can clean it up a little bit. Look at that. That's all the crap that was in the coil for what fins are left in it. That box needs a new evaporator coil, a door gasket. We got them right where we want them. In the meantime, we got to get this thing working. So, hang in there. We're all purged out. We're ready to put some static charge through the high side. The scale zeroed out. Let's do it. Probably put about 2 pounds. Maybe 3 pounds to start. Let's try that. There's a 1 burger right here. This was a partial jug too, so that's cool. There's 2 pounds. Here we go. Excuse me. Almost 3 pounds. There it is, 3 burger. That's a good static charge to get started with. We'll let that settle down for a minute. All right, let's see. Let's grab. Another thing too, when I pull the vacuum, I was taught by a guy that we used to work on ultra lows and freeze dryers to always put your caps on when you pull your vacuum in case the packings leak. So that's another little little tidbit I'll throw in there. Okay, here we go. Wait for our pressure switch. Oh, I didn't plug the compressor in yet. Hold on. My bad. Stupid Dave. Stupid Dave tricks. I did everything so good and I forgot to plug the compressor plug in. We'll get her. Yes, we will. Everything's crisscross applesauce on here. Okay. Let me get the screwdriver. Now we got the compressor plugged in. Let's see how we make out. Wait for the pressure switch. There we go. Not worried about the charge at the moment. We're gonna let it run. I got 3 pounds of gas in it. Let's let it do its little magic there for a minute. I'm gonna put these over here. Yeah, 3.17. Let's see what our compressor superheat's looking like. Okay. I wanna go ahead and close off my king valve right here. I want to test the pressure switch that it's going to pump down and turn off. Units that run in a vacuum usually kill themselves, so let's see how this one makes out. the transducer and the gauges are pretty darn close. Usually these ones cut out about 5. That's where I used to like to set them at. Let's see. She is coming down the mountain. Yeah, 5 shut out. All right, I'm cool with that. Right, so we about got the charge adjusted. Box is hot, so I'm at a 31-degree evaporator. And I'm at 57 coming back. So 31, 41, 51, 26 degrees superheat at the compressor. That's fine. That's above our 20-degree minimum. And we're not starving. We're not flooding out. I can live with that. That's going to be a wrap on that one. I'm going to go to the next one. It's up on the roof. We'll see if I get some video on the roof of that next one. And see if I can get you some shots up there. And that's basically a little compressor change out. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I did pretty good on it. I wasn't breaking records or nothing, but we did okay on it. Oh yeah, big money, big money, big money, littler money. Look at this, isn't that nice? I like that little tool bag. That thing ain't tipping over.